Alternative social media website Parler is back online, but not functional after Amazon kicked them off of their internet. Ridiculous. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene was suspended on Twitter for accusing Brad Raffensperger, of enabling screwy elections. And a UK official is calling out China for alleged human rights abuses, while meanwhile, the UK itself reportedly jails people for free speech. Ridiculous, am I right? This is the end of Hour 1 of the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. It's Monday, January 18th, 2021. Stay tuned for Hour 2. Jesse Lee Peterson will be right back. But first, it's Hake News, not fake news. Hope you enjoyed Nicolas's filling in with Nick News, because Hake was sick news. The commie social media, Parler's website has been, actually, it's communist website services too. Parler's website is back online with a message from its CEO, but it's not fully functional to users, apparently. It has a status update reading technical difficulties. By the way, some people don't trust Parler or Gab, for that matter. Do your own research, I guess. But Epoch Times reports that the Parler CEO, John Matze, I think is how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, Matze, M-A-T-Z-E, has a Parler post dated the 16th that reads, "Hello world, is this thing on?" This is about a week after the anti-American extreme left Amazon Web Services booted the social media website from its services, taking the website down. Their supposed rationale, Amazon's supposed rationale, was due to a lack of moderation after the January 6th Capitol riot. Parler, in a court filing, cited text messages between Matze and an Amazon representative, claiming that Amazon was primarily concerned about whether President Donald Trump would migrate to Parler after his Twitter account was banned last week. Last week, Parler asked a federal court in Washington state to block Amazon's decision while maintaining that Amazon engaged in monopolistic practices by booting the platform. Twitter, the website Twitter, is a major client of Amazon Web Services. According to Whois search, Parler appears to be hosted by Epik, E-P-I-K, which also hosts social media website Gab. In a statement last week, Epik blasted big tech companies' knee-jerk reaction of simply deplatforming and terminating any relationship that on the surface looks problematic or controversial to liberals, right? In addition to Amazon's decision, Google and Apple removed Parler from their respective app stores. It's crazy. Matze told Fox News January 17th that there was no indication leading up to this that Amazon, Google, and Apple would pull their services. Just snakes can't be up front, right? Or consistent. And more bannings. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene was temporarily suspended by Twitter. I think she's that QAnon believer, is she? I'm not sure. Epoch Times reports that the Republican freshman female congressman said that the San Francisco-based company Twitter claimed that she made posts that could lead to a risk of violence. She said that the post flagged by Twitter asserted that Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger and his Chief Operating Officer Gabriel Sterling were responsible for alleged voter shenanigans in the state of Georgia November 3rd and during the January 5th Senate runoff. But let Black Lives Matter speculate and lie and incite all day. We know whose side Twitter is on. Pure evil. And more hypocrites. The UK must not do trade deals with rights abusers, says the foreign minister. How about itself? They don't allow freedom of speech even, though. The Epoch Times reports that Dominic Raab, who's the foreign minister in the UK, said that there was evidence of forced labor among Muslim Uyghurs in Xinjiang after the United Nations estimated at least 1 million members, evil United Nations, by the way, of the minority, among others, were held in Chinese internment camps that China imposed on these people. China denies the accusation, and a foreign ministry spokesman denounced the accusations of abuse in Xinjiang as Western lies. See, they're innocent. No, I'm kidding. And all things anti-Trump, there's a Trump lawyer who was ousted as a law school professor. Chapman University right down here in Orange, California. I'm James Hake, now on to Jesse.